My darling, beautiful friends, which is 100% of people tuned in live right now, and who are watching on YouTube, and who are hosting the stream with me right now. Let me say a warm welcome and a happy Monday to this episode of What the Deck, the show where the stakes couldn't possibly be lower. I'm Day 9, and I'm joined today by the finest of guests, in addition to Brian, because you're the only two that I'll ever have on here. Nox, how are you doing today, man?
I'm doing amazing.
Oh,
It's very rare that I get to play the video games anymore, and so getting to do it with somebody, it's kind of cool.
what a dream! What a dream!
Yeah,
I mean, I will say, I think that it is every single day that I learn more about what parents go through, just having children that they're trying to keep alive, that they love. The more that I learn each day, the more I can't believe that any parent has ever played a game. I think that this might be one of the world firsts that we're seeing on air today.
it's true. You have a bit of an idea now, right, with the cats? Like, frankly,
Slightest. And a dog, right?
it's still a lot of commitment, right?
Yeah.
Like, you can't just take off on vacation anytime. You have to think about now imagine you have to do that for going to the bathroom and go
Yeah, no, it's all a logistics problem. In fact,
everything is just logistical.
Factorio is a game about, instead of children, it's conveyor belts, but it's basically the same thing, is what I'm learning. There it is. And
Yes,
so
absolutely.
I'm thrilled to have you with us today, and including you at home with us today, to do a little bit of magic fun. In What the Deck, we ask you to submit to us decks under stupid constraints. Because if you do a stupid constraint deck on the ladder, you don't have fun. But if both of us are doing dumb stuff, we have fun. And this week, we asked you to submit decks that have tokens and token generation as a core theme, or decks that have counters as a core theme. Now, not counter spells, literal counters, like +1/+1 counters, invulnerability counters, things like this. And we're going to, in a moment, play some of our favorite decks that we had submitted to us in some not-so-serious matches. So, Nox, do you have like a gist of what you're going to be presenting to us in deck format today?
Yeah, it's I mean, obviously counters everywhere, but there's a lot of combo shenanigans to do with
Very
counters.
good. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I was gonna say it's a very modular theme, but that's almost too on the nose. But it's just a very fun thing because I feel like we've had so much support for counters of various kinds in the last few sets, between poison counters. In the past, we've had energy, and then they added ability counters. There's just a ton that you can do.
Yeah, and now in MTG 1, we have oil. And oil is one of the top 5 words that, when repeated too much in a short period of time, lose all meaning. Seriously, try it at home.
It's true.
Yeah. Now, this collection of token decks, I just think is one of the most amazing collections that I've ever seen. Because when we normally think tokens, we think token doubling. We think getting lots of tokens. But there are ones that are trying to generate tokens to make a combo pop off, one that is using the tokens in order to cause additional landfall triggers, one that uses, in my opinion, the goofiest keyword of all time, the new Formiridin. It tries to make the Formiridin keyword pop off as many times in a row, which, bless you, King Girk.
That's so good.
Feel free to scream it in your home as a sort of palate cleanser from saying oil so many times. Now, before we hop into the showcasing of the decks, we want to give a warm thanks to our sponsor, NordVPN. Nox and I are going to mute ourselves to each other and hear a word from me last Wednesday. Today's episode of What the Deck is sponsored by NordVPN, a service that encrypts your connection to the internet using one of over 5,000 servers in 60 countries. This will prevent your ISP from tracking and selling your usage data. It'll hide your IP address, letting you get around region blocks for content, and it's fast enough to stream in HD. You can have up to 6 devices connected at once with unlimited bandwidth, and it works on Windows, Mac, Linux, iOS, and Android. Last time I talked about some of the threat protection features. Today, let's talk about the rest, starting with the removal of tracking parameters. You ever copy-pasted a website link to someone and it's like long enough to be a blog post? Often all those characters at the end is the website itself listing some tracking parameters about you. NordVPN can often trim all that stuff out automatically. NordVPN also can check files for threats, doing a local virus scan on the files you've downloaded through your web browser. They even have a deep scan files for threats feature, where, since some executables are often the most scary and potentially malicious files on your computer, NordVPN lets you upload executables of up to 20 megabytes to the cloud, where they can do a deep dive scan there. And last, there's DNS filtering. DNSs are the thing that translate the domain name to an IP address, so NordVPN uses DNS filtering to filter out ads and malicious websites at that DNS level. If you have any interest, you can go to nordvpn.com/day9tv, where we're offering a massive discount off a combination deal, including all the stuff you've heard me talk about today. And if you want to use my name at checkout, you can even get a free gift. If you have any concerns, no worries, as there is a 30-day money-back guarantee and 24/7 customer support. So for now, let's go back to What the Deck. Great job, me in the past. Great job, me in the past. I am now going to say great job, Simic Dragon in the past, for submitting this really bizarre Infina Kaya deck. So let me... This just takes a bit of time to be able to figure out. This says exile target creature or enchantment. And wait a minute, I'm realizing I forgot the combo. Wait, hold on, everyone. How does this combo work again? I had this written down, but I overwrote my notes. Everyone stay here. This is a world first in What the Deck. I gotta pop this thing open. Never flustered, day 9. How does this combo work? Luxior turns Kyla. Ah, of course. All right, great. So where's Luxior? There it is. Luxior, Yada's Gift. Equipped permanent isn't a planeswalker and is a creature in addition to its other types. Ah, this is the one I was missing. This turns Kaya into a creature. And then Kaya has a -3 that says exile target creature or enchantment. If it wasn't an aura, create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a 1/1 white spirit creature with flying in addition to its other types. Which then means Rada Drabik says, whenever another legendary creature you control dies, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's not legendary. So this means that we are going to be able to make multiple Kayas that will not be legendary because there is no legend rule. And then we use, where is it? There it is, Mondrak, to create duplicates of these Kaya tokens. All right, so this is a bit ambitious, and I literally thought that the card that made Kaya into a creature was up here, so I immediately opened this up and was like, wait, what? But the thing that's really exciting about this is that this is one of the rare combo decks that actually requires so many different pieces. We need all of these cards and these cards in order to get there. It's incredible. And of course, search your library for a snow permanent, a legendary, or a saga card and put it in there. Yeah, this is what lets us get to Kaya. Oh my gosh, that is some good stuff. Now I'm going to go battle against everyone's favorite Nox. Dude, Kasem, you want to hear an exciting world first?
Go.
Okay, I opened up the deck and looked at it, and, you know, before every show, you and I review the decks, and we're sort of talking and chatting about how the funny combos are. I looked at it and went, and wait, how does this one work again? And I literally had to open up the spreadsheet on air and read Simic Dragon's description.
I know the feeling.
I looked really good. So,
it's called having the smarts.
Yeah, and I feel like I only maybe have some of the smarts, but I'm feeling confident.
I love this deck, but I'm afraid it won't pop off. Oh, it's gonna pop off. We good.
Really? You got the Maze Mind Tome? Okay, so you're gonna add more Maze Mind Tome counters? Is that it?
I want to put 1,000 pages. That's the win con.
There it is, huh?
Okay, that'll work. We will let that one slide.
Whoa! My untapped GG just reset. Get out of here, untapped. So I now
Mine does that too sometimes.
I now see Midnight Clock. When the 12th hour counter is put on Midnight Clock, shuffle your hand and graveyard into your library, then draw 7 cards.
Ding dong.
Ding dong, it's counter o'clock. I can't wait to see you reshuffle that library. Alright, so...
Or will I?
Oh, you're going. So, I mean, I think that I'm just going to go ahead and pay with this much snow stuff.
Oh.
Now, we're actually quite close.
That's so... What does that do? This is like a snow tutor, right?
Yeah, it is a snow tutoring spell. Snow tutor, snow problem. Now, one of the things that I'm so excited about is that, you ever played the card game Dominion?
Yes.
Dominion is a game in which each person does their own thing until the game holds its hand up and goes, well, I think one of you won. That's how our games of What the Deck work, right? We do very little interaction. I'm as excited to see you pop off as I am to see me pop off. Well, what's funny is that you're the Dimir colors. You have...
I don't know what to do. Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, you have some various card draw stuff. Your Midnight Clock is powering up.
Yeah, the thing is, I know Luxior, and like what Luxior does a lot of very, very stupid stuff.
Yeah. Yep. You got it.
It can do some really, really dumb stuff.
So you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play Luxior here, and you'll notice I cleverly use my Isolated Chapel because.
Smart.
Are you in the mood? Are you in the mood for some glory?
I want some snow.
Yeah, let's look for some snow glory. Snow glory, snow problem. What? The Battle Thopter? Okay, wait, hold on. So now
Liberator.
Now I'm gonna get Kaya. Alright, cool. You may cast colorless spells and artifact spells as though they had flash.
Yeah, I may.
And then as you're adding on more and more and more artifacts that are big, Liberator gets bigger. All right.
Yeah, it grows.
So, wow, this is a bit of a pickle. I mean, I think... Let's see here.
What are you thinking?
I'm really trying to put the pieces together. I think that the play is actually to do this, and then to pass. Because we do need the Ornithopter of Paradise. You know, +1/+1 for each counter on it. No, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this at all.
Sean's like, nah, not worth.
No Peroni in the Pepperino. Beginning of each upkeep, put an hour counter Midnight Clock. Great. It's getting close to the 12th hour counter. Are we serious?
The Ornithopter.
Dude, oh my... Well, actually, watch this incredible counter magic. Boom. Gotcha.
Wow.
Bing bong.
Absolutely crushed. Yeah, I was crushed.
So let's see. Each opponent discards a card and then puts our creature or planeswalker from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. You know, before I do anything that I think has any merit,
yeah,
I want to point out that Midnight Clock is the best example of even if your card is awful. This is so flavorful, it feels good.
I mean, it's not that bad, right? Like, I guess maybe it's better. Okay, yeah, it's pretty bad, but it's it's a...
Ah, you will concede. It is terrible.
It's a 3-mana rock in blue, right? Which, like, I guess when it came out, didn't really exist, and they've added a lot more since, like Power Stone stuff. But we didn't have that much. Like, we had Dominaria Power Stones, which were really artifacts. I don't know. I feel like ramp outside of treasures just didn't exist. Yeah. And then Midnight Clock came up, and then they started giving everybody ramp.
I know. It's sad. It's sad. Oh, let's see here. So I think I need this guy out here first, my Vigilance Ward Gamer.
And Who is this guy?
He's
yeah,
just
go
gonna
in,
chill.
the dies, you make 2 tokens. Okay.
I mean,
What a weird character.
what I want to do is I want to build anticipation. I want to build anticipation. But because you have me on a 11-turn clock, I'm going to have to approach this with great caution. Inventive iteration. The amount of times I go, I know that I know this card exists. But what does this even do? Return up to 1 to its owner's hand? Okay.
It's not clear to me either what it does. But I like it.
Alright. Ratadrabic. Mondrak.
Ratadrabic. That what is
Ratadrabic.
that?
Ratadrabic.
Oh, this is the token doubler.
Yep.
There it is.
You got it. That is actually like really inappropriate to take my Ornithopter of Paradise. And what I also find so funny is that this card is called the Eldest Reborn, and it's like the Ornithopters Reborn, right? This is like low stakes necromancy.
True. Yes. I feel like I must do this in order to stand a chance, but I'm not even sure that's useful because creatures come back to life, right? Because of Ratadrabic. He makes 2/2s that makes copies of it.
Yeah,
so even
so,
if
I mean,
Mondrak dies, he comes back as a Zombo.
Yeah, I'm trying to count my mana to, as cautiously as humanly possible, not screw the pooch. Okay, so
Sure.
put an hour counter on it. Okay. Well, I have some bad news. I didn't get there yet. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm literally gonna, like, you're gonna laugh. I'm gonna Deadly Dispute, sacrificing Luxior.
No, that's good because Mondrak gives you hella value here.
Yeah, watch this. Yeah, look at that.
Wait, what?
And
You can sack them and put.
all right, but see, this one is no longer legendary.
Oh my god! No way!
Now, here's the funny thing. This still is not the combo. This is still not the combo.
No,
Okay.
I believe you.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pass.
Are
I'm
you
not
gonna
gonna attack.
Oh, you're supposed to turn Kaya into a creature and exile herself.
Yep, you got it. You got it. You're literally. You do this for a living, do you not? You do this for a living, do you not?
So insane! I love it. This is so insane.
What it is, honestly, is reckless.
I love it. This is so insane.
Hold on, I need to just move a window around really fast because I want to make sure that I can capture
How much
this
does
in its full
Kaya
look.
cost?
Honestly, too much. She costs 7.
7?
And then the equip cost is 1. So, you want me to discard a card? You got it. We're going to discard. You know what? You know, I will discard the Luxior. Alright, so we have this 3/3. Whenever you cast a spell, your opponents can't cast spells with the same mana value as that spell. Or do you have anything that costs 7? Why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me? This is so mean. What's...
Checkmate!
What is the counter? What is the counter? As in, like, you're supposed to be about counters. Like, I'm looking at the top left of my encoder
I'm trying.
screen.
Like, I haven't found my counter cards. So I'm countering your game plan. That's my counter right
I can't believe it. No. We established very clearly that it was a noun, not a concept, which is a noun, but it wasn't.
It's true.
So I can't cast things that are 2. Living
I don't think
Grace.
that's much of an issue normally. But I can't find the key card of my deck.
You know what?
Like, there's a card at the core of this deck that I can't find. I have not been able to find it.
The
And
secret
I have
of Monkey
4
Island
copies,
is
and
somewhere
I've drawn
here.
7.
You know what? I'm gonna just hurt everyone here by unplugging a USB device so they hear the noise. Hey guys, how many of you even heard me say that I would be unplugging my phone and still looked up? Yeah, that's right. Pavlov's crisis, huh? Pavlov's gamer. So I just need you to not have Kiora Bestasegon again. So I'm gonna take the 5.
Okay. I don't think I have another. unless I can bounce it back to my hand. Oh, this is so genius. Okay, wait. Well, I don't have it right now. Okay, so you see the inventive iteration?
Yeah.
What is this? Oh, no. Oh, that's bad.
You mean the living breakthrough?
Yeah, the thing that's there. Like, if you flip it,
yeah,
and Kiora
it's so
goes
good.
into the graveyard, it could return it to your hand.
Okay,
There is a world.
So I think that what I do is I say, that's fine. And... Alright. What? Give me another turn! Give me another one! Oh my god, I forgot that this thing does that. Oh my god. Okay, well, give me another turn. Look, you won, you won. We all know it.
Sure.
Alright, you need to let everyone see it, but just don't... Like, if you were Brian Kibler, you would recur Kiora Best of Sea God, locking me out from casting it every single time.
But how do I do that?
No, you don't do that because you are oftentimes not Brian Kibler, okay? Young man, young man, young man. I need another turn. Young man. Okay, what is this thing? Okay, it costs 4. That's fine. That's fine. Encroaching Mycosynth. Hey, have you seen The Girl with All the Gifts? The movie,
no.
not the concept. See, and I understand I need to be careful around you with that delineation because we're using counter as a concept right now. All right. But it has a scene that looks a lot like this art. And there you go. You know, they call me a great storyteller. It's one of my strengths.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you might not know it, but what you just experienced upon me saying that was incredible. It was really something special that you experienced.
I
mean, you might not feel that way.
It was perfect.
All right, so let me. Okay. Yet, by the way, technically, if you swung with the Kraken, I could have used this Mondrak to sack this Mondrak, which would have caused it to be a legendary creature that would come out multiple times, then I could have blocked the Kraken.
That is very clever. I should have done that.
But instead of being clever, what I did was beg. All right, now watch this. Okay, so I am now going to equip Planeswalker here. Yeah. All right, you see that?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, so now she is going to exile target creature enchantment. So she's going to exile her. You want to... Yeah. Sorry, it like gave me a UI weird thing. There we go.
Like, are you sure you wish to target yourself?
Yeah, I'm 100% positive. So that dies. So now, because it's made a bunch of 1/1 tokens of Kaya, I now need to choose the legendary that I wish to keep. Now all 3 of these die, which triggers Ratadrabix.
Which triggers zombies.
Yeah, so then bada 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 bada.
This is way too smart.
Yeah. So now each of these is also a Planeswalker. So I'm gonna...
I love it.
Yeah, I'm gonna deal some damage.
So absolutely absurd.
Yeah, isn't it dumb?
So stupid.
you now appreciate why I begged.
Yeah, no, I
appreciate
get
that.
it. This is so beautiful. And they all fly.
Yeah,
right?
they're all flying. They're all spirits. There we go.
They're all flying. This is nonsense.
All right, so I'm just gonna do this, and we're gonna just note for the record that you won for sure.
I am so confused. No, wait, where did the flying come from?
The flying comes from Kaya's -3, says exile a creature.
Oh, it makes a spirit.
Yeah,
oh
it creates
God.
it as a
Oh,
1/1 white spirit creature token. Yeah.
This is nonsense.
This is another one of those odes to whoever did the engine of this game, because this game is like, yeah, of course, Planeswalker is a flying token with hexproof, and like, of course it just resolves.
Yeah, it's a spirit zombie creature, vigilance, flying hex. No worries, I got you.
Not a
Makes
big
sense.
deal. All right, so I'm going to set you to 3, and then I'm going to do the honorable thing, and I'm going to concede the game since you did have me, for the most part, dead. Like,
Yeah,
I technically...
I never drew the little guy that I wanted. My counter...
Yeah, what was your
strategy.
counter thing? What was that?
I can't tell you. I'll bring it out again. you'll suffer the wrath of the counters. I'll show
so
you.
good. No, I like this technique. I'm going to start incorporating this in my normal IRL social interactions where
Good.
I'll be like, dude, I have a killer story. Remind me to tell you it later. What is it? Tell me right now. No, like, just look. Later.
Wait.
We'll do it later. Hey, is now a good time?
Movie,
No, later.
The girl with the biscuits?
Yeah.
Like, not the concept, but
it's the girl with all the gifts, not the girl with the biscuits. Oh my god, the girl with the... How can you confuse those two? You're gonna go accidentally look up a cooking show instead of a zombie apocalypse film. Do you realize how bizarre that is? Yeah, I suppose that the girl with all the gifts doesn't connote zombiness, but I guess
it does connote biscuits way more. I mean, what would you give as a gift?
It's true. Of the pie chart of connotations, biscuits would certainly have a larger mind share than zombies just upon hearing the title.
Probably.
Thank you all for joining us at this advertising focus group session streamed live on Twitch. Do you want to go to our second Dex?
Yeah, I'm down.
All right. Let me check, because this is a gamer. Uh-oh, I accidentally queued for ladder. Hold on, let me cancel that. Okay, I'm going to showcase this deck. I'll be right back. All right, we're going to see Grub and Grab's Graz deck. Grub and Grab. Now, here's Graz. Graz is a 8-cost unstoppable Juggernaut that says, Juggernauts you control attack each combat if able. Am I going to have any other Juggernauts? Juggernauts you control can't be blocked by walls. That line of text doesn't matter. Third one, other creatures you control have base power and toughness 5/3 and are Juggernauts, in addition to their other creature types. So, how does this work? All right, how does this work? Indomitable Creativity is triple red and X. Destroy X target artifacts or creatures. For each permanent destroyed this way, its controller reveals cards from the top of their library until an artifact or creature card is revealed, and then I exile that card. I put the exiled cards onto the battlefield, then shuffle. So, I have things that make 0 cost tokens. There's going to be 0 mana value tokens, 0 mana value tokens, 0 mana value tokens, 0 mana value tokens, 0 mana value tokens. Hell, this even makes a treasure token, which is a 0 mana value token. So I use these low drops to produce cheap tokens. I then use Indomitable Creativity to peel out Graz Unstoppable Juggernaut, turning all of my tokens into 5/3 Juggernauts. Yeah? It's good stuff. We also have Anointed Procession because we know what show we're on. This is the game right here. Let's go ahead and challenge What the Guest. This one was easier to explain because I was able to understand it more plainly with my smooth brain.
This deck I have is also very simple, but it's one of those decks where, like, it's not clear whether we'll get there. Like, it doesn't have a lot of moving parts, but
those moving parts are very tenuously established. Like, they're like moving parts for sure. Okay, so I think we may have won. Oh god. All right, Shadowborn Apostle.
It's true.
All right, the leg ions landing.
Chemistry books.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just the leg ion.
Yeah. No. Let me tell you. For any, because you did a bunch of events in Europe, right?
Yes. Yes.
And like there is, if you are in America and you start traveling to countries where it's normal for people to speak multiple languages, you realize how stupid and inconsistent all pronunciation is in English. And like Legion, you know, like there was a because Legion is a company that does something, and I remember that someone's like, I'm working the Legion booth. I was like, right, actually, right. No, like there's no consistency in this language, man. It's so good. Phyrexian Arena. Uh-oh. Oh, this is great. Now you're both trying to kill you. This is great.
I deleted Twitter before Vroska got roboted. And like I have a soft spot for that character in my heart of hearts. And I'm sad that she just became, I mean, I take solace in the fact that she took Jace with her.
Yeah.
Like that, I'm fine with that. That's what makes it bearable.
You know, like, here's the thing. In this recent set, half of the Planeswalkers got compleated and half of them didn't. And
True.
what I am supposed to be thinking is, oh my god, those poor compleated people. But really, I already watched Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. If you tell me half of the people I like are dead, I'm just like, great. Great,
That
cool.
seems fine.
That seems really interesting for your story. I hope the other half doesn't come back. Because Infinity War was the good one. When he snapped his finger and everyone turned into dry leaves, and then he's just like a happy farmer at the end. Like, that's how I want to retire. I just want to play Stardew Valley and look over at my work. I was like, awesome, cool. And then everyone had to heroically come back. I mean, get out of here, man.
Yeah, I have. I really want the dead character, and the thing that I'm worried about is that they'll remain completed, but they'll be like the evil Jace Watch. It'll be like just 5v5 arena match.
It's true.
Of Planeswalkers. Well, actually, they're still Planeswalkers. That's what I'm expecting.
All right, I think I know what I'm going to do. Am I going to? No, I'm. How dare you? That's like such a. It's so mean. That is such a mean thing to say. No, watch this. Watch. This is gonna be sick. This is gonna be sick. Oh, that's right. Archfiend of Ross. This is the 6/6 that's like so oily. And then if it's just, it runs out of oil, like you lose the game. It's exactly like cooking. And then when a creature an opponent controls dies, control loses 2 life. I'm not worried. It's not a problem. Oh, this nonsense. All right. Use it. Turn sideways. Sure, I'll take it.
Listen, I'll try.
Good. All right, so making a wish. Ah, yes. The Wishclaw Talisman art is exactly what some of your hands look like when you meet me at TwitchCon. It's not true, but it was very funny to say, and I will, of course.
I mean, is it not true?
I mean, it is now. That's the truth of things now. So,
all right, so
Nox, what I want to say to you is thank you for giving me that artifact that I control. I'm going to sacrifice the Wishclaw Talisman to Indomitable Creativity. All right.
And you're going to look for one creature?
It just needs to find an artifact or creature that's bigger. It's bigger.
It doesn't even need to be bigger, right? It just has to be. So do you have like no creature? Oh, that's why you run all this garbage creature generating.
Yeah.
Okay. I see how it is.
All right, here it comes. Boink.
Who is this?
He was right on the top. Yeah. Juggernauts you control must attack each turn if able, and you know all of these are Juggernauts.
So how much damage am I taking? 15?
Well, I mean, it looks like you're taking 15. It looks like. Oh, we're transforming the leg ion landing. Feels very good. Oh, these Juggernauts
10.
don't have trample? Amazing. Ow. All right, I'll go ahead and I'll plop this guy down. I think I'll do this. All right. Some life is getting lost here. This is good. Now, I hate to say this. I really want to apologize in advance. Wait, what happened? Draw cards equal to the mana value of target artifact creature you control, and opponent gains control that permanent. Are you going to remove? Holy shit, dude. Oh my god! That was amazing! Oh my god! I ran out of oil. I don't have any oil. Yeah, no, dude. Ing Booba, you're totally right. Ing Booba in chat says, it's whenever Nox gets quiet. Yeah, like, because you're always, like, so talkative and chatty, and then all of a sudden, I realized that I'm hearing a lot of game sound effects, and not a lot of input from Caveman. I mean, huh. Wow. I mean, all right, I have my emotional support cat that's coming here to the rescue, who's going to come in for the car wash. She comes in for a car wash a couple times a day. Dude, that is such a weird card. Hi.
I mean, I like the whole donate effect I'm used to, but very often they come with strings attached that you don't like.
Yeah.
Like role reversal. Like sometimes you have to have an enchantment for me to give you an enchantment. This is just straight up, take this thing.
It's like, I draw cards
and then I have to find a way to win it. And the cool thing is that you can just tutor the token. It's not like you have to kill it, because that would be too easy, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You have to play this one card that removes 3 counters.
Jesus, she just bit my ear. Yeah, like...
It's love, Sean.
And Heartless Act is one of those cards that just, like, has a second option that you just never think about. Like, ever. Dude, this little cat is just bouncing up and down. She's just happy all the time. There you go. Yeah, what a good cat. All right, yep. Yeah, feel free to take another bite. That seems good.
Crunch.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna do my next deck. I'm gonna do my next deck. I can't believe it.
Sure.
I can't believe it. All right, so that's my decks. Let's see. Oh, this Iggs actually did something that I think we've all been hoping for. A deck that's centered around Malcator. When Malcator, Purity Overseer, enters the battlefield, create a 3/3 colorless Phyrexian Golem artifact creature token. At the beginning of your end step, if 3 or more artifacts enter the battlefield under your control, create a 3/3 colorless Phyrexian Golem artifact creature token. So, you'll note that if I can increase the amount of golems that Malcator makes, like if you can triple it up, anytime it makes 1, it makes 3, which can then make 1 make 3, and then so on, and then we're just getting so many. And we also have some things like Anointed Procession to double things up, Mondrak to allow us to double things up with quasi-duplicate, we even have some fun things like Precursor Golem, makes 2 3/3 colorless Golem artifact creature tokens. And whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, that player copies a spell for each other Golem that spell could target. So now we can do things like Defiant Strike to just draw our entire deck and deal bonus damage. We can Startle and make ourselves a crap load of zombies and draw. A lot of really kind of funky things like this. I think this is an incredibly clever deck. And of course, only 24 lands, because this is what the deck. What did you expect? I will now challenge Kesum Kalaji. Alright. This is a lint roller that I have nearby me at all times. And whenever the cats climb on me, of course, we can lint roll the shirt. We can put it up and we can lint roll the shirt, right? We can lint roll the shirt. But let me tell you, the next level move, lint rolling your face. My cat has, like,
Sean, my
everywhere.
deck contains used to be a banned card. I mean, I'm assuming it's still banned. So,
hell yeah.
Yeah, you've been warned.
All right, let us see. I have this deck's namesake in it, but big danger, big concern. I have 24 lands, so I don't know if we're gonna get there. It's unclear.
Okay, to me. Is that enough for you, or is that not enough for you?
I'm as a human, I tend to default to like 25, 26 if I'm running a deck that isn't aggro.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, so it's not enough. Whoever built this just needs to learn to deck build.
Oh my god.
Are you winning, son?
I see energy, and energy feels really bad to see out there, let me tell you. Have no fear, for Malcator is here.
Malcator, Purity Overseer, enters the battlefield at a 3/3 colorless. Okay, that's a cool card.
Yes, it is Malcator.
That's quite nice.
Oh, Wood Weaver's Puzzle Knot. Oh my god, there's so much energy here. Are we joking me? Alright, well. I'm gonna get some...
What is that? Whenever you cast a spell... Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vesuvan Duplimancy. Alright, so this could be meritorious. Yeah, Aetherworks Marvel is pay a bunch of energy, look at the top 6 cards, you may cast a spell from among them without paying its mana cost. Oh, thank God you got a tune with... Oh my god.
Ooh. What were you expecting?
Instant death.
Not yet.
Alright. Okay, so this Panharmonicon is the best word soup card. If an artifact or creature entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. This feels like one of those sentences that ChatGPT makes that people use as an example of the fact that it isn't alive.
Yeah.
Like, humans don't talk like that. That's goofy. That's goofy. Humans don't talk like that.
It's such a simple effect, too. Like, there's nothing complicated about it.
Now,
I have to think strongly about this.
Yeah, I might just play Karn the Great Creator and just, like, end you. That's what I might do, because I don't want that Aetherworks Marvel to be popping off. But I think that's probably better to focus on my own game. What? Do you have interaction? If I play Karn the Great Creator, does your game stop?
Possibly. I'm not sure. What is Karn the Great? Is that the sideboard guy?
Yeah, well, yeah, and it says activated abilities of artifacts your opponents control can't be activated.
Yeah, I think maybe I can make it work. You could try.
No, I'll just keep doubling down on this idiot
You could
stuff.
try.
You know,
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah. Alright, so we're... Alright. There's always that moment where I'm waiting for the interface to show me if I'm getting infinitely comboed. And I just see the triggers go, and I'm just waiting for them to keep going, and then it stops, and I'm like, alright, sick, cool, that's really good. Alright, sick, nice, sick, good, really good, great. Long Tusk Cub. Please, not Malcator. There you go. There you go. We're both playing the same game. I can't believe that this counts as counters.
It does.
Alright, so Precursor Golem.
Wow.
Whenever it enters the battlefield, it's going to create some 3/3 things.
Wow.
And thanks to Duplimancy, yeah, we're getting some more stuff.
And then when you cast one targeting Precursor, it just pops off, right?
Yeah, I'm actually quite excited. And look at this. See, look, we get some more as a result of Malcator.
I just have to figure out what I'm doing with my life.
I mean, I think you're gonna hit me with the Operation Ping Pong on the All for One. But if you wanted to really see some stuff play out, remember, this is the not so serious 5-match showcase before the oh so serious best of 3. So, you know, we have options here. Oh, Vorinclex. Oh no, my counters. You know what? You've earned it. You've earned it. Alright, Aetherworks Marvel is doing good stuff, doing lots of good stuff. Sure. This next turn is going to rule. Oh, you can't do that. You're quiet again. You're not talking again. You're talking again. You're like, it's quiet and now you're laughing.
I just want you to look at my energy counter. just
Jeez.
so absurd.
Can't believe it. Look, shoot your own face a little bit. Just make it stop.
I can't. It's only opponents.
Ah, damn it. We can't even... This deck is a hater deck, because it doesn't even let us rig the games. Jeez. All will be one and energy? I mean, that is actually disgusting.
And this is just because you're giving me cloning from the precursor.
Oh, it's my fault now? What is this victim blaming? I don't believe this. It's not that. This is all you, period. This is it. All right, so now...
You can still make a lot of golems. Like, you're good
all right,
to
well,
go.
watch this. I'm going to cast Startle on the precursor golem.
What's good? I don't even want to know what that's going to do.
Yeah, make some
That's
stuff. Not that.
What even is going on? This makes 0 sense. So wait, what is the ETB effect? Your Whoa!
Oh, there it is. I cloned Startle a bunch of times.
Okay.
All right, there it is.
I get it. So it's cloning Startle onto all of your golem. Wait, the precursors are also gonna get to... No, because it's not if you cast or copy a spell. Okay, so that should work. No, I think it's gonna stop cloning eventually.
All right, yeah, no, it'll eventually run out.
The Mycosynth Gardens becomes a copy of target non-token artifact you control with mana value.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool.
So
huh?
you could copy Panharmonicon with Treasure Vault, with
shit.
Mycosynth.
I actually can't. I can't cast Quasi Duplicate. Well, I kind of wanted to do that shit. Well.
Can't you sack Treasure Vault to it? I mean, Mycosynth can add mana of any... Oh, but you're 1 mana short.
1 mana short. Alright, well. I have a Maskwood Nexus to make all of these zombies golems. Alright, great.
Stupid.
Alright, I'm not gonna swing for one. If you would do me the great honor of just killing me now, that would be...
Yeah,
I'd be
you
so
wish to
appreciative.
perish?
Yeah, no, I'm in a perishful mood.
I'll try to see if I can.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I have enough energy. I just realized I have so much energy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, just to my face right there. There it is. Wow. I mean, that was actually pretty sick, like ramping into Panharmonicon to be able to get something that deals damage based upon counters getting added. I mean, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, I didn't really, I never really thought, this is what I was saying during the explanation, I'd never thought of energy counters as a thing to interact with All Will Be One, right? I was thinking of ability, +1/+1, but energy, and you get so much of it. Like, you get so much energy.
Yeah, it's probably the most amount of counters that gets added and removed of all counter types in the history of Magic.
Yeah, probably at once every single time, probably. Unless, like, and the problem is you can't double them quite as easily as +1/+1.
Yeah, well, it's interesting because energy is used as a resource that is spent, but
yes, yeah,
almost all counters are used as a status label and not as a resource, except for perhaps Planeswalker Loyalty. But even then, that's like right on the edge, but still is normally like a status descriptor of the card with all sorts of limitations on the growth and usage of it. But I mean, energy, you were just like 24 down to 0, 18 to 3 to 20 to 0, and oh my god.
Yeah, Aetherworks was banned for a reason. Like that's it wasn't an accident. And I really like I mean, we didn't get to see it, but Fabrication Module also works super well because whenever you gain energy, it gets +1/+1 counters to stuff. So it just sort of double dips in the.
Ooh.
Yeah, I really like what, honestly, so far the decks have been nice. And the cool thing is the last 2 decks have nothing to do with the first 3.
Wow. Okay.
So
well, I also have 2 more to go. And this next one, are you familiar with the For Mirrodin keyword?
I've seen it once in draft. That's it.
So For Mirrodin is, I'm an equipment, and if I have For Mirrodin, when you cast this equipment, create a 2/2 and attach this equipment to it. I think that, broadly speaking, this is a great idea because equipment in the history of Magic... Okay, history time / delay the pain for the next game. in the history of Magic the Gathering, equipment have generally not been considered that good as a broad statement. Why would I want to create or put an equipment in my draft deck when I could just put a creature in that doesn't require any other kind of dependency? And so, technically, you can just take any card and just add power to it to where it's still stupidly good. But I'm just talking about, like, on average.
Like Embercleave.
Yeah, like Embercleave is... really
combat trick.
Oh, God. And so, Wizards has done some experimentation with different ways that equipment can be better as a just like, I am a common, kind of vanilla equipment, and you're happy to draw me. And they use this idea of living weapon, which is when you cast this, there is a 0/0 insect that gets created, and this weapon gets attached to that. So that way it gets attached to something. And then if your weapon says, give me +1/+1, you now have a 1/1 insect effectively. But I think this is a really smart thing to say for Mirrodin is you make a 2/2 and then you attach to this. Because then you don't have to worry about overpowering every single equipment. You're happy to draw it because it can be functional by itself. And it leaves a 2/2. That's great. But I think the keyword for Mirrodin is the goofiest shit I've ever heard. I mean,
yeah.
I think that the only thing that they could have done to make it better was if it was called Huzzah. And that was the name of the keyword. Like, Huzzah, summon a 2/2, Huzzah. And so...
It's too much, isn't it? Right? I don't really know, because it feels like now you can't reuse it. Or like you can't put it on a random plane where there's equipment, right? Like if you let's say you make you return the Kamigawa, right? Like you can't just shove in 4 mirrored, and you'd want to because maybe you have equipments for your ninjas.
Dude, for Kamigawa, create a 3/1 ninja and attach us to it. Yeah, like I think is straight goofing, and therefore I am incredibly pleased / mildly irritated that King Gurk has created for me a 4 Mirrodin duplication deck. Isn't that great?
Nice. You know,
Very
I like the spirit, but it doesn't copy the equipment, right? It just copies the. I mean, they did something similar, right?
It will copy the equipment, and every time you copy the equipment, 4 Mirrodin's the equipment. So,
makes a 2/2. Okay.
Yeah, so then you have it's like token generation with cruft. It's very exciting, very thrilling. So, BRB, deck intro time.
Let's do it.
So, our dear man, King Gurk.
Right. Let's mute ourselves so Sean doesn't hear our strategy.
I'm listening in right now. So, what am I talking about? All right, so this list has a number of things, like really good equipment, give things double strike, and hey, remember for Mirrodin, when it enters the battlefield, puts a 2/2 on the battlefield, and this equipment gets attached to it. And then we have things like Anointed Procession to make multiple of those little 2/2s, Mondrak to make multiple of those little 2/2s, but really, Urza, Prince of Krug, is the Djinn card. Artifact creatures you control get +2/+2, and then look at this 6. Create a token that's a copy of target artifact you control, except it's a 1/1 soldier creature in addition to its other types. This allows us to copy our creatures, or excuse me, this allows us to copy our equipment, not just turning them into 1/1 creatures that can then be re-equipped, but also re-triggering the for Mirrodin keyword. Now, outside of this, we just have some other really good equipment. Barbed Spike to create a 1/1 colorless Thopter that gets attached to it. SRAM that, lets us redraw. We have Ogrehead Helm, another nice power and redraw type card. Reckless Barbarian is kind of like a ramp in the colors that we want. And of course, just other sweet cloning, copying, duplicating type effects and things that buff equipment. So, a little reckless, a little rad. What the guest challenge? Very good. Let's get our King Gurks for Mirrodin. It's the most roundabout way to create a whole bunch of tokens. Molotov Cops. This one creates a soldier that's attached to a rebel. Oh my. I think the way that it works in proper form is that you cannot have a
secret that I'm not in
creature
love with,
get equipped to another creature.
In love with Sean. So.
Did you say that you're in love with me? Is that what you said?
I may have.
Oh, in love with you too, Nox. You're the best. Time for me.
This is the first time I've seen you play a Triome, and this is the first time I've played a Triome.
Oh boy.
How odd.
How truly bizarre.
How uncanny.
And how do we even do this? All right, I think I'm just gonna go with the
barbed spike. Wait, this is like for Mirrodin, but like for Thoptodin? Like,
yeah.
Just...
For Thoptering.
For the Thopties.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is
I see 3 colors.
All right, I'm gonna get out Nahiri, which I'm really just kind of looking for something better.
The fight is inevitable.
What does this guy do?
Exile target creature or equipment card with better value less than usual. Leave in a graveyard. Credit token. There's a copy of the thing. Wait, what? Oh, wait, you can copy Catalyst, Ellie boy?
Mm-hmm.
Not sure how I feel about that.
Let me see if I can do this correctly. All right, so this is going to look a little bit complicated, but I know you can handle it. I know you can handle it.
I don't know if I can.
Oh my God! Like, this is the first good think I've heard out of you in quite some time.
I'm in the tank right now.
Omnixilis? Oh no.
I mean,
one city tribute is owed.
your punishment is my entertainment.
All right,
Oil.
Wait, watch this.
Oil.
So look, I can Mondrak,
I love this card.
and then I can use the 0 on Nahiri to exile this thing that I discarded last turn to make not
That is
one.
so smart. That is so goddamn smart.
And then
That is some big brain.
Dude,
Absolute gigantic cortex.
watch this. So now that I've blown this stuff up, I can
You can
also
actually get 4 red. Are you kidding?
I mean, that's pretty sick.
Honestly, Nahiri's interaction with Reckless Barbarian and Mondrak is some genius level shit right now.
I mean, that's
like, I am
good
blown
shit.
away. I am genuinely blown away.
This deck is not going to get run twice because I think it's just going to win.
My daughter wants to say hello.
Oh, okay.
Oui, c'est vrai. Mouah.
Salut.
Ben, tant mieux, ma grande. Papa est occupé. Est-ce que tu peux revenir tantôt? Je vais venir te rejoindre tantôt pour le dodo.
Now, since I speak French, I can translate. Kasem is saying, Daddy loves you and will be done soon because Day 9 is trash. And I'm going to stomp his face.
I'm not sure. How did you know that?
Oh, no, I speak fluent shit talk in all languages. Like,
okay. It's a tone thing.
Oh, proliferation, huh?
Listen, Sean, I don't think this deck is working, but I'll make it work.
So let's see here.
I mean, look, this is so brilliant. You sack for 2 red, and then you get to, like, create... It's 6 mana.
Yeah.
This is, like, 6 mana per sacrifice. This is so insane. And, like, what if you were able to then, like, re-sacrifice them and trigger... I don't know, this is so smart.
I mean, it's just good stuff. It's just good stuff.
I am in love with this. Whenever Ogre Head Helm is equipped... What? Oh, it's like a thing. Oh wow, this is this is actually a helm that crawls.
Yeah, and I can attach this helm like this, and then it's like
that is some.
Yeah, do I want to sacrifice it? Yeah, I'll take that action.
I think you do. Yeah, because then you can bring it back
sacrifices
later.
the creature. I thought it sacrificed the. Oh, all right. Whoops. Well, you know, fucking whoopsie dapsy. I mean, this actually just feels like a well-made aggressive deck. I'm alarmed.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to require some time.
Yes, you got it. No problem. Easy. Yeah, no, you're going to get another turn. Ickermoon Gauntlet. Ah, yes, this one. Oh
I am
my
not
god.
sure how this works because I don't have a planeswalker. Like, my deck contains many a walker, but none of them be walking right now. My direction.
All right, well, I have Urza, Prince of Krug.
This is so smart.
So then
Prince
we're
of
going to
Krug.
create some copies.
The
Urza, Prince of Krug.
Krug.
What are you the Prince of? Krug? I didn't name it. I'm just the Prince of it. So let's see. Ickermoon Gauntlet.
I don't think I can do anything right now. I'm just not. Yeah, this isn't happening.
So are you
Yeah,
trying
you
to
could
take...
just- I'm not sure what I'm trying to do,
So
but
you-
it's
you-
like whatever I was trying to do, it's not working. You know what I mean?
So here, I can make the barb spike thing. Yeah, all right. Oh, I misclicked.
Copied it.
All right. Shit.
That was the wrong one, right?
Yeah, no, I misclicked on it.
Yeah, that was a big blunder.
So, let me say no.
What does this do? It still does nothing. Yeah, this is
Yeah,
useless.
you do, like, do we have our first ever, the dud of the day, the do nothing decks?
No, I mean it's I mean, did your decks not do the thing? Because I mean, what you did was cool.
Yeah, no, my
With
deck,
the
my
Reckless
deck, my
Barb.
deck is ruling, man. This is some good stuff.
That's what I was thinking. So do you have to sacrifice it? Yes. Do you?
Yeah, all right.
Wait, if you copied it, would you have had to sacrifice it anyway? No, right?
I think so. I think you do have to. I think that's like a quality of the unit when you
Of the object.
do decopy.
There's nothing here I can do. Like, you could just end me.
Yeah. So wait, like, do you have a planeswalker in there?
Yeah, we have plenty, but like not here,
Okay.
right? Like they're not here.
Okay. No, we're gonna give this another chance. Just passing right through it.
Okay.
Just passing right through it. Like, I want you to take some extra turns. I want you to do this. This is important to me.
I'm not even clear what I'm supposed to be doing here.
I mean,
How am I-
it looks like the Ickermoon Gauntlets allow you to put on lots of extra loyalty to the Planeswalkers.
Yeah, I mean, all of this sounds great on paper, but then the question is like, how do you actually do it?
Oh my god, I can feel the Shawnee Yannies kicking in. Oh, not this card again. Kazma, I'm gonna need to kill you now. Like, I don't want to be up against all will be one again. Mamma mia.
Like, I don't have any proliferation.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think.
seeing it.
So what if I do that? Like, what happens then? I just put counters on the thing, and then that deals like 1 damage. Yeah, that's basically what's happening.
Oh my god, I feel so godded. Now, I don't want to be rude, but would you mind if I just fucking killed you? Would that be okay with you?
Yeah, that's totally okay. I am pretty cool. I know you fly. I can't attack. I can't attack. But I mean, we could have won, but like there's no. I mean, maybe I should have kept Ob Nix, but then I would have taken 4 more damage and died even earlier,
That's
right?
tough.
Like that would have
That's a
just
tough
not.
decision. Like,
I would have just gotten. Yeah, I don't think that would have worked.
like we might be navigators, but we don't have a map that shows us where the ideal jank is. We don't know the path to get there necessarily. We're good at hacking our way with a machete through the jungle of whatever deck design you provided us. But
Yes.
we can't close our eyes and make it there ourselves. And maybe this is a time that we just gotta accept foliage is a little too thick.
Wait, let me count the planeswalker. 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 12. There's 12 walkers.
Oh. Well maybe.
Yeah, we should have gotten some.
But perhaps a bit of bad luck it is. But that's all right.
Yeah, it happens.
That's all right, because we have one more deck that we're going to showcase, one each. So I'm just going to do that right now, BRB.
Yeah.
So this is a Marog. Oh, that's right. It's with an O. How embarrassing. Rex Nubibus, the Tapas bar guy, has submitted to us a sensible Morag list that says landfall. Whenever a land enters a battlefield under your control, if it's your main phase, there's an additional combat phase after this phase. At the beginning of that combat, untap all creatures you control. Hey! And so, how does this relate to our theme of tokens? Well, Anointed Procession duplicates tokens. Mondrak duplicates tokens. Parallel Lives duplicates tokens. And Awaken the Woods create X11 green forest dryad land creature tokens. So if we get Morag and we play Awaken the Woods, we get a lot of attack phases. There's also some other things like Fighter Class lets us search for equipment and put it onto the battlefield. So we search for equipment, put it into our hand, and then makes it easier to re-equip on the battlefield. We have this Sword of Forge and Frontier that says whenever an equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play those cards this turn. You may play an additional land this turn. So really, we're using our weapons of trying to find this Sword of Forge and Frontier to be able to equip a Morag or a Helm of the Host that procs the beginning of combat, things like this. And then we finish with Awaken the Woods, many, many tokens. And extra combat steps. It's a really pure form. A really pure form of killing some peeps. How many attack phases are we going to get to? I would like to never stop attacking. Hey, Sweet Sweet. Also, I love your name, Hey, Sweet Sweet. And there's Bubble07 again. Bubble07 is like one of the greatest IDs that has ever existed. Bubble07. Oh my god, Bubble07.
Sean, I think my challenge glitched. Something closed on me.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. My what the guess? My what the friend? What the friend?
Yeah?
Come back to me. Come back to me. I'm going to click this. I'm going to click the challenge button. Challenge.
Ah. Do you know Tainted Observer, Sean?
Tainted Observer. I don't think I do.
So it follows the templating of qualitative adjective followed by noun.
Good.
So it's very generic.
Yeah.
Like, you won't remember it, right? It's just a very generic name. But in this deck, it does things that are really cool.
Oh, yeah. No, there's a lot of things like Blessed War Elephant, you know? Overgrown Tomb. Wait a minute. Did I just
what?
Have I done it? Have I won the
Already?
video game? I think
That's a bit quick.
feels pretty good. This feels pretty good.
That's a wee bit too fast, don't you think?
Okay, there's the wizard class. That's so funny that you're wizard class because me,
I'm fighter class.
Fighter class. All right, what equipment do I want? I want the Sword of Forge and Frontier.
I am gonna use this.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I'm a
babe.
level 2 wizard.
I'm gonna
What
cast.
are you?
This is the most broken card I think in the history of this game.
Cultivate?
Yeah, I think Cultivate is giga turbo ultra busted.
I like the card. I wouldn't go and I don't really ergo blurg turbo busted that much.
Yeah, because I only play standard constructed. I mean, come on. Cultivates is so good. And also, I now have all the basics that I have in the deck.
Into play already.
Oh, yeah.
When you level, do you put a level counter on it? How does that work? Like, can I proliferate it up? I'm not even sure.
It just
I don't think
becomes
so, right?
the next level. Yeah. You are correct. You are correct.
Solemn Simulacrum.
Let me look for that land. Uh-oh.
Legion Landing?
Leg Ion Landing. Solemn Simulacrum.
Alright, Sean. It's now or never.
Oh my gosh. Anytime I see a treasure map starting to scry on upkeep, I just feel so nostalgic.
I know.
Alright, I've been bonked, and that's you know, well, that's alright. equip, costs 2 less. Okay, so I put this here. I then put the Sword of Ford and Frontier out, which now has a 0 equip cost, which allows me to attack like this. Protection from red and green.
Ah, dang, this is so disgusting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
What a nasty thing you've done.
It's proper nasty.
What am I doing here?
Sack a creature, add mana. All right, Ashnod. All right, you got it. Because this is insane that it's like protection from green. So, I mean, I can just literally...
I can't do anything. I'm staying on the defense on the off chance that you decide not to attack.
All right,
okay.
so now we're seeing some of the token cards come out.
You've just been doing this all day. It's crazy how many doublers there are now. What the heck?
I know. It's so funny.
So many. Like, you've been playing with different ones all day. Like, I haven't seen those two before today, I think, and yet you've been playing them nonstop.
And there's our third doubler. No, it's gonna get to a point where, like, 30 years into the future, vintage decks will have no land, all token doublers, and 1 token maker. And that's how you play it, is you, like, mulligan down to the single token maker. Oh, yeah, no, I just made an infinite number of tokens on turn 1, and there it is. Dude, I have a friend that's into Yu-Gi-Oh! And has been like, dude, you gotta, like, check out this sweet Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck. And I mean, it's turn 1, and I mean, you could cook a turkey in the amount of time it takes to go through this fucking turn. It lasts, like... It's like a 25-minute long turn 1. At which point my buddy will go, I didn't get it. And I'm like, what? It's like so many cards are drawn. Tainted Observer. All right.
All right, that doesn't work. Oh, no, it doesn't work. You have to trigger the ability.
All right, are you in need of another turn?
Am I dead otherwise?
Wait a minute.
This is so stupid.
All right, hold on. We're gonna equip this.
Yeah, I think
Unblocker, buddy.
Be dead.
I still haven't done the.
Wait,
Do you want to search for lands?
Yeah.
No. No.
I do not wish to.
Get in there. Oh no. Down to 2, and we're gonna draw. Whoosh. Wash. Yeah. Alright, let me activate this, which is really good because now that this is activated, I'll get to look for a basic land card. There's none. I'll play fighter class. Great. Now here's the thing. Often, I would be like, we did it, we won. We're so good. We're winning, we're owning. But I know something. Kasem, I know. You're really good at pulling these W's out at the very last second. So, I believe I see the combination. Evolve. So then you make a squirrel. So then you sacrifice. Oh, actually, you're an asshole. I should have known. You were quiet again. You're quiet again.
What?
Oh man. So, Scurry Oak makes a squirrel every single time that a counter is put on him. Ashnod's sacrifices to make 2 mana to pay for the trigger on Tainted Observer, which, now that I'm reading it out loud, yeah, I remember this fucking card. Wait, why did I explode? Why did I explode? Wait, what happened?
You took 10 poison.
Oh, I'm not even looking at the poison counters, man. You're too happy right now. You're happy to the point that it's offensive to me. Like, you need to put, like, there is a socially appropriate amount of happiness, and I want to begin there. Have you ever gone up to someone and gone, "Hey, how are you doing?" And they go, "I'm so good." You hate that person, like, instantly. You're like, I wasn't actually asking. I'm just supposed to say, "Hi, how are you?"
Hi,
and like,
how are you? Yeah.
How are you? Doing well. How about you, man? I'm all right. Hanging in there. Hanging in there.
I'm alive. I have a pulse.
Yeah. Often, so I don't know how other countries work, but in America, if someone says, "How are you?" you don't say how you are. You don't do that, especially if you're really happy. What you do is you say something, and if it's brief, you repeat it 3 times. So let's
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Yeah, how are you doing? Good. Right? That's like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Right? Don't ask anymore. Or like, how are you doing? Well, you know, I had a busy day yesterday. If it's a long one, you have to repeat it 3 times. But if it's short, how you doing? Hanging in there, man. How are you doing? Right? Like, this is how it's done in America.
You just want to trigger people's social anxiety, so they ask you, "How are you doing?" You respond, "I'll be fine once you're fine. How are you?" That's just absolute.
Dude,
Let's just turn this around.
How are you doing?
You're hyper focused.
It all depends on how you are. Like, that's a fun way to raise the stakes. Hey, Sean, how are you? It depends. How are you?
Blood pressure just suddenly spikes.
Well, you're bad. I'm fucking awful then. I'm way worse than you are. Jesus. Like, that's incredible.
That's your fault.
Yeah.
You could have prevented that.
This lesson about a socially acceptable cap to happiness, I learned about when one of my bullies in middle school, someone asked him, "How are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm doing awesome." And that is the angriest I had ever been up to that point in my life, is hearing that things were going well for my bully. If he was like,
that's fair.
If he was like, I'm all right, man," I'd be like, there's probably something not good going on in his life, and that means that karma is real. No, as it turns out, you're allowed to be happy, just not in a public way. So Nox, I fully expect a written letter of resignation from being happy. When you
I will
beat me in a way that I'm like, wait, what? What, you're not going to... Wait, why is the game done? Wait, what? I was like clicking on other enchantments, seeing if there was some sort of thing activating. My goodness.
I'll ask my therapist for a letter of recommendation to let me be happy.
No, oh, that's mean. That's the meanest thing.
I can present it to you.
I know you're...
Like, I'm allowed to be happy, Sean.
Yeah, like you're too happy. Fuck off, Nox. And you're like, well, the doctor said. And I'm like, damn it. It's a medically necessitated bout of happiness. I don't believe it. Well, I'm glad you brought the doctor's note. I wouldn't let it slide otherwise. Now, I don't really know how to tangent away from that, but let's say what we're going to do next now.
True.
Yeah, before we get on to the next segment of the show, I want to warm thanks to NordVPN. You can get a massive discount off 2-year plan, including a free gift at checkout using my name, Day9TV, if you go to nordvpn.com/Day9TV. What we're about to do now is we're about to take some of our favorite decks, not the last one, because again, we've talked about this. You don't have a note. We're going to take some of our favorite lists, and we're going to truly determine whether the token decks that I received are better, or whether the token decks that Nox has built, or excuse me, the counter decks that Nox has built, are better. And I'm pretty sure I know what the first one I'm going to do is.
Me too. I already know. I am going to absolutely stomp you.
Oh,
now,
no.
The thing is, I'll begin with the one that didn't work the first time. You know, you just said, what were you even doing? What are these sagas and stuff? But the sagas were not just the thing. Like, there's more to the sagas.
That wasn't it.
No, the sagas they're cool, but there's an interaction that didn't work before that works now. And I am excited to see if I can pull it off.
Very good, very great, very cool. What I am going to do is try to run a list that I was trying to run before.
Okay. And what prevented you from running it before?
What happened before is that it worked, but I didn't do the thing that made it cool. So really, we're striving for awesomeness at this point. think I actually do want to hang on to that one. Let's do this, and let's go.
Yeah, this card is really good. So, have you listened in to the debate? I can't believe I'm using that word.
Have I
it was like a
participating in the
debate.
discourse of? Yeah.
Yeah, of the discourse of, yeah, you get it. This guy gets it. Absolute mastermind. Surrounding Commander and Ramp, and how most people should not be playing mana rocks, but instead should be running more lands. That was a bit of discourse that came out, I think. It must have been like 3 months old at this point. I'm just living in the past.
Yeah, no, I'm unfamiliar with this whole...
It's not quite like it's a bit of a clickbait statement, because the real statement is more of, you could be running rocks, but many of you are running them that shouldn't, right? It's a little bit more nuanced than just rocks suck. And so what ended up happening, I think, I want to say Sam Black.
Oh yeah.
Made a statement on that front, and it got people very upset. Because they were like, well, rocks are the best thing, and ramp is broken, so we should all be ramping.
I saw this thread, and I just went, yeah, Sam Black, wow, what an intelligent and articulate human. Like,
yeah, and so the thing that I found super cool is that after, you know, I started messing with, like, some, I guess, theoretical reasons why, like, hitting your land drops is fine enough. Did you just do that?
I cast interaction. Now notice I'm pleased, but I'm keeping a sharp control over how much happiness I'm expressing, because I'm a socially appropriate adult. That's right. Okay. All right. Well, I want you to know
you're allowed to be a socially acceptable human or something.
Thank you. Oh, that's actually... Oh, what? I just got done with this turn.
So I did some testing, and what happens is that, you know, ramp in 1v1 is really good.
Yeah.
Because your 5 to my 3 represent a straight up +2 differential, right?
Yeah.
But if we're in a multiplayer environment, suddenly it's like my 5 against your 9. Like, if everybody's on 3 and I'm at 5, I'm really like competing with 9 mana, because I'm dealing with 3 other players. Suddenly the ratio, how much ramp you really need to race ahead, is like much higher. But which is what I've observed from messing with that.
And here's my contribution to the discourse of Commander, is that rarely have I seen a mode that is rarely have I seen oh, what is this? What? Okay. Well, this is interesting. All right, well, okay. Let me...
Rarely have you seen a mode?
Rarely have I seen a mode that is being pulled in 2 diametrically opposite directions so hard by the player base.
It's crazy, isn't it?
There are so many people that are like, I play Commander because finally I get a chance to have fun. And then there's this other group of people that are like, hey, now that it's getting popular, what are the best Commander decks out there, right? And like, it is the battle of best versus sweet. You're allowed to do that?
No, I wasn't, but now I am.
Oh my god, Soul Diviner is removing a lore counter.
You couldn't before, but now you can.
So now you just make me sacrifice another thing again?
I mean, if it comes down, but I don't think that it will.
Shit. Urza's Liberator. Oh my god. All right.
Why are you laughing?
Well, let me...
You're always laughing.
Hold on, let me... Because I don't have anything that can do anything. Well, let me just become a level 2 fighter. And then...
What does this do? Oh, it makes your Eclipse cheaper. Could you have 5 of those? Well, I mean 4, I guess. And they would cost 8 less.
Discard a card. Okay. So if I get Morog, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, this is nasty. I can't believe I've not seen this, man. You're just Eldest Reborn wobbling. Like this Elder God is just not quite getting born. All right. Destroy all non-artifact. Oh my god, exile opponent's graveyard. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's just doing the thing right now. It's just doing the thing.
It's so cool.
I mean, that's one word for it. Yeah, this is cool. This is
Sean is like, this is suffering.
I mean, this is, it's fucking cool, I guess. Okay, wait. I'm about to make a wish. Okay.
I don't think that was supposed to work that way.
Top 5 cards reveal an artifact. Well, this is rough. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. This is where I activate this and answer a question I've been wondering this entire game.
This is what I want to know is what happens when I give you this one turn right now. What is going to happen?
You're gonna get an answer, which is give me one more turn.
I can see where this is headed.
All right.
Wait, no.
See?
I didn't do that.
Oh no! You should have removed a counter from it. Why did you remove a counter? I gotta discard a card. Ah shit. Fucking hell. Oh my god. You know what? I'll get rid of the scape shift. Oh my god, case no. That is pretty funny though. Like, I tried to make it stop. I tried to help me. Oh my god.
I couldn't do it. So you saw this is the deck that didn't do the thing the first time.
I know. And let me tell you, as someone whose deck didn't do the thing, like, it's fucking feels tough. Feels tough. But I've sent out another challenge. I'm undeterred by both your victory and your happiness. And I'm ready.
You ready for the next one?
Give me a second. Okay, no,
this
look.
is a classic.
This is a classic. I'm bringing a classic. I'm bringing a good deck archetype that uses bad cards, which means it's one of the best decks we've ever seen on this show. So, yeah, that'll do. That will do indeed.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's hella weird as a starting point. My hand is nonsense.
Dude, we got the rematch.
My head is absolute nonsense.
So now I have Skrelv's Hive, which makes 1/1 poisonous mites that can't block. And I love the lore here of Skrelv's Hive, that there was this mite named Skrelv that just went off on his own and then just had endless babies.
I like the flavor of the set, if I'm honest. Like I'm not a crazy fan of the I haven't really followed much of the lore, right?
Yeah.
In recent times, but the aesthetic of this set comes through for me.
Oh, dude, it's so good. Like, Wizards has been owning so hard. They've been doing so... It's just been so good. Oh, Cabal Stronghold. An Ali Eldrazi staple.
Yeah, does he still play the greedy piles? I mean, I can't
Always,
imagine he does anything else. Yeah, I was gonna say I can't.
He's like a
I can't
7
imagine
mana.
him.
Alright, we're gonna do this.
Control.
We're coming in.
What on earth is going on?
Yeah, I mean,
why does this feel threatening somehow?
Dude, it is. It is. You're getting those Poisson counters, baby. And you're taking damage from Phyrexian Arena. I mean, this feels like some good stuff. Oh no. Okay, wait, hold on.
The race is on.
Yeah, no, like immediately. Just have that like terrifying notion. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of these. Doink doink, bump bump.
Prismari command. Oh, I like the little poison counter thing. Did you notice it? The green things that are lighting up?
Oh yeah. Now here's the thing, like you know that this is a Graz list, where I try to just get out Grazamataz. Ow. But the truth is, I'm like so worried about my own mortality here.
I mean, I feel like my life total isn't much better either.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be close. Be the infection. Draw 3 cards and lose 3 life. There it is. Excuse me, princess. Raise the alarm. Yes.
That is a tremendous amount of damages.
Ouch. Oh my god, we did it. We fucking did it.
I think you did. I think you did it. Whatever it is you thought you were doing, I think you done do it.
All right, so here we go.
Yep. I have been. This is a cool card. It's like what Tybalt wanted to be all his life.
I know. Oh my god. Let me tell you, I was not trying to make the combo go off. I was just doing the aggro side of this. Because let me tell you.
Just equalize.
We all know I'm more insecure than I let on. In that game, we really showed our true colors. Like.
So we're 1-1.
Oof. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up.
I was close to winning,
anxious.
Sean. Listen, I was probably 1 turn away from crushing your soul.
Yes, no, yeah, because I mean, it's like what you play another swamp, you can Cabal Stronghold to generate like a lot of mana, and then you give me the thing, remove the counters, and end the turn.
I mean, we didn't have the Heartless Act, which is the piece that was missing. I'll try the other deck that didn't work.
Yeah, I need to try one that didn't quite work here. That I think is a fair thing to do. So let's see.
So we're 1-1.
You know, we lost. But I'm gonna do the Yiggs deck again. I'm doing some golems, baby. We're doing some golems.
The one that I cloned 80 times with the energy generation. I mean, we have this here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, this is a much better hand. Sean, I don't know if you're ready for this. I don't know if you can be ready for this. I don't know if anybody's ever been ready for this. This seems difficult to get ready for. But you're the first player, so you get the movers. The first mover's
advantage. That's how thrilling. I mean, I always thought I'd make a good first mover.
The first mover. Okay.
Blade Splicer!
I like it. I love the flavor, where it's like, does this make a golem? If yes, then insert card into deck. It's just a very straightforward value proposition. All right, Vesuvan diplomacy.
All right, so I mean, I'm just going in, and I'm hoping. Wait, whoa. Oh god, free spells? Okay, so this is. Okay, so how does this one do? Create a token that's a copy of the thing that's its token of. Okay.
I'm just gonna go get a land. As boring as it sounds, I still think it's probably correct in the grand scheme of things.
Grand schema.
Malcator.
Melcator.
Il Oversiro.
It is I, Melkator! Alright, we're just going in with golems. We're commencing Operation
Blade
Bing Bong.
Slicer is the one that gives first strike. Okay. Alright.
Time counter on as foretold. Okay.
And I gotta figure this one out, because this is looking super stupid.
Okay, so that's free. That's fine. Acre Moon Gauntlet. If you start taking extra turns after this, I'm going to be so mad at you. I'm going to be... But you know what? Kasem, I could just never stay mad at you because you're just too great. You're too great.
I know.
It's
See?
just... Like, literally, how can I resist? Oh my god, and Handsome Jace. You know what? I know that they base the art of this Planeswalker on you. I know that for a fact.
Yeah,
Wait.
it's the height.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so...
That gives it away.
We'll make this look easy.
Okay.
Oh my god, Mormon Freeman in my chat says, you're gonna turn into Mauled Kator. Oh, that's so good. I'm not mad, I'm maulding. I'm Mauled Kator. Okay, so now you're just gonna make... Oh, this is clever, because Jace can make... Is this the Jace that can, yeah, create 2 tokens that are copies of Jace, Cunning Castaway? Yeah, you can like, proliferate the crap out of this guy. And then make him make his copies of himself. Okay.
But I can't duplicate the abilities, right? Like I can only still use one ability per turn.
Okay, so I want to see something. So if whenever you cast...
The target is a single thing you own.
So if
like quasi duplicate.
Do this, it's gonna make
more Malkators, which then makes more Malkators, which then makes a crap ton more golems.
Yeah, so then I'm going to...
Yeah, that works, I think, if you do it again.
You know, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it like this. And I'm going to do that. All right? Let's just create another token that's... Token of a token of a token. Ooh.
That draws you a ton of cards.
Well, next turn... If I had like a precursor golem, I could do that, and then that would draw me infinitely many cards.
Your victory is just an illusion.
Except they're not legendary. Okay, so...
I'm not one to boast.
Oh my god. Wait. So now with Vraska...
Now?
Okay, so now you're going to...
Phyrexia is as inevitable as the rise of the downfall.
Proliferate. Okay. So that's going to go on to everything. And then... And... Dude. Oh, shit.
I've only scratched the surface of Zendikar's mysteries.
I mean, when am I getting a turn?
I need to protect as many people as possible.
I think the deck did the thing that the deck does.
Oh my god. My
So
god.
we give you 9 poison counters, and
Okay.
then we proliferate with Jace.
Now, here's the thing. I have a question.
What?
If I never hit the resolve button, do I lose? Right? There's no judge.
I think no. I
no
don't.
judge.
There's no one to.
So you
no
know,
one's
let me-
seen the 9.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this very loud audio playing and thank our
in the
sponsor.
camera.
Thank our
Until
sponsor
we-
NordVPN for... Please, get these games out of your mind and consider the privacy of your data. NordVPN, as we spend many weeks talking about, has a wide variety of features in order to help you protect the privacy of your data. We're offering a large deal over at nordvpn.com/day9tv. You can use my name at checkout for a gift. Kasem, can I just say, what a treat it is to still be in the process of playing a game with you that might not finish. It's so great.
Listen, I'm just happy I got to win with Vraska, my favorite planeswalker. Although Jaya Ballard might have taken her spot, but let's not tell her that because she's completed now.
Oh yeah, they're all completed. I hope.
Yeah.
And you know what? I hope that what this means is that they're just done with these characters. Anyone who's completed, that's it. There is no Avengers Endgame. They don't get uncompleted.
I just want Jaya Ballard, who was kicked off a cliff and died, to come back as a completed walker, like a few sets down there. Like this was like, you know how she came back to be this mentor to Chandra?
Yeah,
and it's like, kick the old lady. She don't sell enough packs. And I just felt so. They just kept the fiery red-haired, and Jaya just got kicked off the cliff.
As someone who is a fan of the manga Claymore, that I think that the way the story should go is that Chandra becomes mortally wounded and goes to Jaya's corpse, cuts up some of the bits, puts it in the tummy, and then
grows old.
Yeah, and then has about 20 to 30 volumes of like losing track of the story before coming back and delivering a powerful and satisfying ending. There it is.
That's the solution. I think they can they can bring back Jaya back.
Yeah, right? They just need, but like not all of her, just like be able to.
Fusion! You lost! Did you lose?
Oh,
did the game make
I
you lose?
clicked over to move the volume. Wait,
it didn't.
You didn't.
It didn't choose you? Oh, it doesn't always choose people. I thought it would automatically choose you because you were at 9.
Oh, much like me on a Friday night, often I don't choose people. I just sit at home, continuing to grind Korean dramas. But let me just say, dude, Kasem, what a treat it was playing with you today. Thank you so much. Do you have any final words? Now that you are the victor who, and this is really important, I want you to know you are allowed to be as happy as you want.
Honestly, I'd be happier if this didn't end, but so it's like this is maybe this is how we temper my happiness. We just make good things come to an end.
That's how it's done. That's great.
You're like, I know you're happy, but think that one day you die.
Oh, and I'm like, fuck. All right, bye everyone. And I should close the stream.
Yeah, this is one way to close things.
Yeah. And everyone's like, fuck, what day is it? Monday. All right, I guess I'll go back to work. I mean,
oh man.
Oh, so great. All right, well, I'm gonna leave everyone. Goodbye, Kasem. Goodbye, everyone.
Have a great time.
Bye.
Take care of yourself, Sean,
so
and everybody, and all the Seanites.
Yeah, the Shondars from planet Clowndar. All right, I'm hanging up on you. Bye bye.
See ya.